That's your brake pad.
Wait a minute. I have some brakes. This is way, 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 way less than a Mercedes. No, I don't. I don't.
They wore all the way through.
Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. We're back with another video on my 2003 Cadillac Escalade that I spent $1,200 to purchase. And you are in for a real treat with this video. In fact, I gotta sit down because I believe this is the highest mileage Escalade in the country. 475,000 miles. What the heck was I thinking?
You really have to be kidding me, right?
See all the little pistons?
Mine, it looks like snow. I'm flooring a V12 engine.
You thought this was gonna be perfect, right?
Why can't I, like, fall in love with a Lexus? Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
If you've been watching the series, you know that I purchased 3 cars for about $3,000 in less than 24 hours. And what an adventure. Oh, that was. But I think I have figured out the problem, and I think I have a solution. This car won't stop. I've got the broken gate to prove it. I have the beat up tire to prove it. And I think I can fix it for less than $30. So let's see if my intuition is right. Let's see if we can bring this big old hunk of 500,000-mile junk to a stop. That was hard to say. That was really hard to say. You want proof? I got your proof. It's right here. Are you ready for this? The car runs and drives. It just does not want to stop. And if we zoom in right here, we'll go through all these little problems. Service stability, rear access open. Come on, little car. Service ride control. And eventually, we'll get here. Check washer fluid. Okay, we'll go through these, and there you go. Odometer. 475,502 miles. And if you notice, we have the ABS light on right here, the check engine light, and the traction control right there. My research, if I am to pontificate on all of this, my research leads me to believe it is an ABS wheel speed sensor. Yep, I Googled it and I found some discussion in the forums, and I think this could be it. So, can we fix this 500,000-mile Escalade for $30? I don't know, but we're certainly going to try. What we have here is your right front wheel. Yes, and as you can see, there's a rotor. We have the brake calipers, we have brake pads, everything looks good. And then I did some investigating, and look right there. This is my wheel speed sensor. Okay, this is a hot mess. I don't even know what's going on, like right here. It's melted and it is gross, and I think this might be one of the problems. Okay, I've read, like I said, on the forums, if the car thinks that this isn't working anymore, it kind of freaks out. So what I want to do is put on my new one, and then we're just going to give her a start and see what happens. We're going to say a prayer, a big long prayer, and we're going to see what happens. So let's get this installed. I'll show you what it looks like. It simply lives right here in this little hole. See where my finger's pointing? Right there. There's the holes for it. And then it kind of winds through here, 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 and it attaches right up in here somewhere. Right there. Okay? Yeah. So we'll get her all attached. Mission accomplished. We have one very nice. There you go. See that? Yep, ABS wheel speed sensor routed up through there. It goes through here, it attaches here, and attaches right there. It looks great. I'm guessing this is something to do with my other issue. Okay, isn't there supposed to be an arm connecting that to something? You know, it looks like there should be, but I just don't know for sure. It's a Delphi chassis 22175443. 260-2-A S01018626 for those who are really into this kind of thing. Let me know what this is. Okay, I know it's a height sensor or something. Other than that, as we take a look at everything, It could be worse. I mean, this is still kind of holding. This is just really dirty. This one, this boot is a little cracked up. There is no, oh great. So the bushing right there is busted. I got a busted bushing. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. These are all dried out, everything. I'm starting to believe that this car does have 475,000 miles on it. 500,000 miles. What was I thinking? What in the world was I thinking? Let's get our new tire put on. Okay, I went to the used tire shop and got a new 22. We'll get that put on and I'll show you what she looks like. That is my new wheel. Yep, my new 22. And I went ahead and I robbed 2 other wheels of 2 lug nuts, because if I want a wheel to have all the lug nuts, I want it to be a front wheel. Okay, so we robbed one from both of the back tires, back wheels rather, and I'll have to find 2 more lug nuts if I keep these lovely 22-inch rims. I don't know, but you, sir, can go back in the back. Thank you for your service. We'll lower her down, then we'll get the code reader out, we'll give her a start, and just kind of see what's up. We'll just kind of see. I guess the spare lives under here. Yep, that's where she goes. Alrighty, that's gonna be fun too. And there's your full Monty. You know, if you back up about 40 feet, I'm thinking that those rims used to kind of match the color of the car. Maybe? I don't know, but it seems more like this one is almost painted to match the color of the car with silver on top, and then this color right here matching this. I don't know. You guys tell me, were these expensive rims back in the day? Okay, this is your white diamond edition. I got 2, I'm holding my glasses, 2 center caps, and that's all. So I don't know, we'll just have to see. It's not a horrible look, but it's not fresh and clean. I guess that's a good word. Okay, we're going to climb in here. We're going to hook up our scanner. My fancy scanner is having some battery issues. So we're going to go with the launch system and just see what's happening right here. I hope this is still good. Here we go. Got my beats going. I like that. Okay, should we just start it? Okay, now let's see if we find this little girl. Come on, Vin Search. It found it. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. Nice work, Mr. Launch. Uh-oh. Here we go. We're reading the codes. Fall 4 in the powertrain system. Body control module 0. CD changer 0. Chime. We're scanning the chime. It's not equipped. DRR. I have RDS. No fault, no fault. Heating and air conditioning, 1. No fault on the instrument panel cluster. This is way less than a Mercedes. This is way less than a Mercedes. Passenger presence system, 1 code. Climate control, 1. Rear seat entertainment, not equipped. SRS, no fault codes. And ABS, no fault codes. And we don't have our ABS, it's not even on. The ABS light isn't even on. We just have the check engine light. Rear wheel steering, I don't think they had that in 2003. Okay. 4 powertrain system, oxygen sensor, 1, all of them. Well, 3 of them. Okay. Heating and air conditioning. Airflow control, circuit 6. Passenger presence, no state of health from module, rear auxiliary climate control, temperature control, 3 feedback circuit range performance, and electronic suspension control, option configuration error. Let's share this. Now what I want to do is clear my codes and we'll run it again. Did I just fix the brake system? Oh, I've only got 6% here. We got to hurry. If I fix this thing for $30, there are way more odds that I will keep it than I will just flip it or just, I don't know, give it away or something like that. We'll just see because, okay, we still have one code. I tell you what, other than that exhaust leak, the engine does sound good. She really does. Okay. Abnormal. So the only thing we have is no state of health from module. And my check engine light is off. My ABS is off. My traction control is off. Oh my gosh. Lola, you need to get in. Come on. Come on. Get up. I don't want you to get run over. Now we're going to try the brakes. Okay, I put the tire out in front of me just in case. So let's just kind of see what happens. Wait a minute. I have some brakes. No, I don't. I don't. Service brake system. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, it went all the way to the floor. All right, well, we've gone through the system, and I still think it's the seal for the hydroboost, that little cylinder there, because no matter what I do, there is some resistance on the brake pedal, but then it slowly goes all the way to the floor. So I think that is the problem, and I just happen to have a part ordered, and it's going to be here tomorrow. So that is when we are going to pick up this video on my 500,000-mile Cadillac, which is just wonderfully attractive to me right now. Isn't this just gorgeous? Yeah, this, I don't know. I don't know. If you know of a higher mileage Caddy Escalade, let me know. 475, 502, I believe was the last count. And I got a fly on me right now. Okay? Well, we'll be back in just a moment, just like that. We are back. It's a new day, and I got my CBS Atlanta shirt on, which means things are about to happen. We are going to get dirty. I've been to the junkyard, and look at this. Yep, we have 2 new to us brake calipers. They came off of a Tahoe with a whole bunch less miles than this old girl has. And I got 2 of them because I thought if one developed a leak at 475,000 miles, oh my God. Oh yeah, well then the other one is probably going to do that as well. So I just got both front brake calipers, including a $7 core each. This cost me 80 bucks. Excuse me. Gotta take my allergy medicine. So what we're going to do is replace that leaky, beat up old brake caliper with one that I hope does not leak. And yes, there's a front right and a front left. I hope I get them on the right way. And I really think this is going to fix our problem. Let's get to work. Well, that didn't take long at all. Look at this. Look at this. That's your brake pad that has been worn all the way down past the part that holds in the brake pad wear, the actual pad itself. Okay? This one is almost as bad. But look at this. This I have not seen before. This is your rotor. This is supposed to be smooth. That's why there are two rotors in the back of the truck, I think. I gotta keep saying truck and not car. Look at that. They wore all the way through. And the bolts holding the brake caliper weren't even tight. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a first. That is terrifying. So it's a good thing I picked up another whole caliper, and let's just see if the brake rotor in the back fits right here on the front. Well, this is the wrong one. Does not fit. It doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to go back and get some brake rotors. That's great. This is something fun. All right, well, it's back to the junkyard for us, or do I get new rotors? We'll price them out and see what happens. Holy crap. Okay, we're back from the junkyard, and I got the same rotors that the brakes came off of. So we're cleaning that one, we're cleaning that one, we'll give those things a clean, and then we're gonna put them all back together, okay? It's a 500,000 mile car, so I don't want to spend money on new rotors and new brake pads. So it's just like, it's a married couple, okay? This caliper is married to that rotor, and they're just moving to a new neighborhood. So that's what's going on. Everything's going to be fine. And then this one over here will continue to be married to this one, and they're just moving to another neighborhood as well. So we're going to get it all put back on, and hopefully we'll have some brakes. Well, the sun is setting, but we have one properly bled brake fluid chamber, also known as a brake caliper. So we're good to go, all right? We'll kind of clean off the brake, this stuff right here. I'll assemble everything, get everything back together, put on the wheel, and then we're gonna give her a go. Or rather, give her a stop and see what she does. How do you think we did? Did we do good? Did we do good? Yes, ma'am. Pound it out. Come on. Oh, that's the other arm. That's this arm. There you go. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we'll get the wheel on and see if she stops. Before we see if we were successful, I have assembled a table of troubles. Yeah, this is what I'm calling my table of troubles. This is what 500,000 miles does to one brake rotor. One side completely worn off. That could have killed that young girl. If enough piece of this got caught somewhere on part of the rotor, it doesn't move. The car does all kinds of wonky things. So this is all that's left of one side right there of your rotor. All right, the ducks agree with me. Problem number two. This is a brake pad. Well, what's left of your brake pads right there. Okay, so this is history. And then problem number three on our table of troubles, because there was nothing holding these things in, the pistons just popped out and they're corroded. So it's a good thing I went and got some more, because I couldn't rebuild these, okay? Both of these were just, no wonder it was leaking fluid, you know? Hello? Yeah, that's all a hot mess. But I think we fixed it. So we're going to position the ducks somewhere else in the yard. We're going to put a tire back behind us, and then we're going to see if Lola and I have fixed the brakes. You didn't do anything but look pretty. That's okay. You do, because that's what you do best. I know. Give me a kiss. Thank you. I can't even get to the other side, so I can't even look at the other brake rotor. Let's see if we have fixed it. Where's my key? Here it is. Okay. This will hopefully stop us from crashing into the bronze beamer. Lola, move. Okay, here we go. Hopefully. Oh, the brake pedal is nice and firm, and it's not going anywhere. We have fixed
the problem. And we have breakage. Okay, so let's do this. This is the first time I'm driving the car. How does she look? Does she look good? Okay. Here we go. Oh. She's happy. All right, Duck, you gotta move. Benzo, you gotta move. I'm gonna squish you, and then I'll have Duck tonight, and I don't want to do that. It'll be mashed duck. Oh, this is nice, having a brake that actually works. See, we're not crashing through the fence either. Watch out, ducks, I don't want to... Where are you? Look at this, she moves! Beamer and Benzo have joined the party. We have this gigantic wheel removed, and I think I have a plan for these rims. If I keep them, I'll let you know in just a second here. But good news and bad news. Good news is that this seems to be okay. Okay, this is okay. There are some brake pads on here. They are worn down and I need to replace them. I have one set of pads in the back, so I don't know if they went on a back wheel or what. But this rotor, see, there's meat on both sides, which is fine. It's not leaking anything, which is fine. I'm just going to have to replace the brakes. I think when I replace the brakes, I will put my other rotor, my other caliper on, and probably the other rotor, because I don't know how many miles are on this one. If this one's original with 475,000 miles, well, and I have one with maybe 200 or maybe 150 because it was a good looking SUV. It was a Tahoe, same brakes. Then I'll be, 275,000 miles ahead. So I'm going to get some brake pads. We'll replace that. We'll put on the new rotor, the new caliper. We got a bit of a issue right here. I have discovered that right there is part of my suspension. And the other side doesn't have that little bar between those two little ball sockets. So I'm going to pull one of those off of a car in the junkyard. I may replace this brake line too. That looks fairly new, but somewhere I've got a horrible leak. That's bad. That's really bad. And look at all this gunk. And look at the suspension parts. The bushings are busted. They're kind of busted everywhere. So I don't know what we're going to do with this car. We'll just see how it drives. And if I'm enjoying it, we'll start spending some money on it to pull stuff with. And if not, then can I interest you in a 475,000 mile Escalade? It's in good condition, never been wrecked or anything. This could be yours. This could be yours, ducks. Would you go for a ride in it? Would you go for a ride? You would? Okay. All right, because everybody works so hard, we get grub worms. Here we go, Mama. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, you love them, don't you? Yes, good work today, everybody. Team, monkey wrench with the ducks. Monkey and the ducks. Like Benny and the Jets. Okay, my arm and fingers are terribly dirty, and this feels so weird when their little bill kind of grabs the worms. Okay, that's beautiful. You happy? Mama, are you happy? Okay. Well, let's go wash the car. Thank you guys for your help. Oh, what a difference a power wash makes. What do you think? Well, on video, she looks fantastic. Well, she's wet and she's kind of clean. I mean, I scrubbed, but I didn't really super scrub because that needs a lot of attention. What I do want to do is redo this, put new pinstriping on, which will make a huge difference because not everything is pinstriped, as I've told you before. See? Yeah, look at that. But she looks so much better. I even washed the top. Yes. Woo! 500,000 mile Escalade, and she's looking pretty good. I didn't even know I needed the third brake light up there. I didn't even know. This side is a little more beat up. I got a couple of scratches like right here. And some of this stuff on this plastic, like I said, I didn't scrub very much, but the dirt is just ground in. And I would love to address the gold Escalade. I would love to make that sparkle once again, but the outside is looking gorgeous. Here's my surprise, but I think it's a different color. I found this in the salvage yard, and even on, it looks completely different. So I've got to research the paint code. I've got the VIN number for that because the glove box was taken long, long ago. And I think, if I remember right, your paint code, this interior is a hot mess. I did see a headliner that I needed. Isn't the paint code right in here? It's one of these numbers right here. There we go. See that? One of those 6,432 numbers is my paint code. So we'll have to do that, and then we'll do a VIN search because I grabbed the VIN from this one, but I just think that's white and this is almost yellow. So I don't think that's going to work. I can return it. It cost me $51. So I had to have it, but I think I'm going to take it back because that seems to be a whole different color. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I wasting my time? Is a 500,000-mile Cadillac even worth it? I don't know. How much did I spend today? Well, 80 and then 30. So I spent $110 to get the brakes working. I do need brake pads front and back, and then I'll need suspension bushings and all that kind of stuff eventually. I got to get the exhaust fixed. I don't even know. I haven't even looked for the hole yet. But I think she's a good-looking car. I never even considered this. I never did. When I was looking for tow vehicles and stuff, I just thought, yeah, old school. And then the more I read about them, everybody loves them. And I'll tell you this, every 6.0 is gone from the salvage yards. People come in and take those just like that. They really do. So all the Cadillac, there was an EXT, they had the pickup truck version there. All the 6.0 engines were gone, which tells you something. Everybody wants them because they last, well, 475,000 miles. So I think that's going to do it, folks. I am one dirty mess. It has been a day. Yeah, going to the junkyard twice, replacing the brakes and all of the other things, and then the washing. And it's been fun, but it's just been a lot of work. So let me know what you think about my Caddy. Is this something you want to see on the channel? Should I spend $475 just to kind of match the mileage and see how good we can get her? That might be kind of fun. I spent a quarter of it today. All right. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you again very, very soon. Leave a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Bye.